The exit. It's gone? What? But how? Whoa, what's going on? What the freak is that? Now, do you guys remember 3 months ago when we checked out some Murder Drones fan games? You do? Well, great, because I definitely do. And that video kind of blew up. 1.4 thousand views is nothing short of incredible. So I decided, you know what, since I'm in a big Murder Drones craze again, and my hyperfixation's like through the roof, why not go back and play some 3 more Murder Drones fan games? Yeah, you know exactly what we're back for. So what's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Fan, and welcome back to 3 Murder Drones fan games. That's not the official name of the series, but hey, if you do want it to be a series, well, obviously, I don't know if that's gonna be the case. But yeah, last time this blew up with 1.4 thousand views is crazy. But yeah, we got 3 more Murder Drones fan games, and let me give you a little synopsis of each. This very first one we're playing is about the first encounter of the Murder Drones, or the disassembly drones, I mean, where they swoop down in their first encounter and they take over this land. This shows a little bit before and also after. So yeah, and then with the second game, we get to explore the Elliott Manor and see all the creepy shenanigans that go down. And third, yeah, we got a bit of that FNAF action. So yeah, this seems like it's gonna be 3 great fan games all around. But yeah, without further ado, let's just hop straight into this. And hey, if you do enjoy this, yeah, I think you know exactly what to do. And you can always tell me about 3 other Murder Drones fan games that are obscure but definitely need the love. Let's do this. Hello. Oh yeah, by the way, this first game is called Murder Drones: The First Encounter Prologue. Hello, MDTFE is being made by a small team of only 3 people. Unfortunately, game development is very difficult and time-consuming, so this version does not have all the necessary images. However, we decided to release the game in this state to share it with you as soon as possible. We hope you will still enjoy playing it. Let's see. Ooh, that looked... Ooh, it's gonna be one of those games. Alright. We are worker drones, autonomous robots helping humans mine exoplanets for our interstellar parent company, J.C. Jensen in space. Yeah, we were mistreated in the name of Windex, but it's not like we revolted and killed all humans or anything. Mostly because they handled that just fine all by themselves. With biological wipe from the planet, we found it pretty easy to pick up where they left off. We finally have a future, all to ourselves. You finish your introduction and glance up from your notes. In front of you is a classroom full of your peers. They look bored, some are staring at their phones. Others are folding paper airplanes. Quickly, you look back down, ready to continue your presentation. Ooh, this is different. We haven't heard from the humans since the disaster. Our parent company hasn't sent a single message, but I'm sure they're trying. We just have no way to receive them. That's why I'm building an antenna to transmit and receive interstellar signals. Look up again, the class seems entirely uninterested. Barely reacting to the climax of your speech. You need to do something. So, we got some options. Stick to the script and continue reading your boring, plain old, garbage-looking note. Sorry. Skip the unnecessary parts and wrap it up quickly. Or ditch the notes and try to inspire your classmates with a story about humans. Well, they don't really seem interested. Honestly, they died. Don't die, idiots. Let's say it. Ooh, look at this. Oh god, I'm making a fool of myself. A pen of thought raced through your mind. What was I thinking when I wrote this stupid presentation? Quickly through a few pages in your hands, blinking in desperation. This point can be skipped, and that isn't worth mentioning. What is this hex? Hey! What's this hexagonal? I'm just gonna keep it like that. Symbol of arrows. Doesn't matter, you probably just got bored while writing. And that's why I chose to build this antenna as my project. To contact people. The end. You say anxiously, oh, that your some relief at your classmate's face that your presentation is over. The food is deafening silence, occasionally interrupted by rustling paper. The ending left even less of an impression than the beginning. Thank you, Artyom, for such a conscious presentation. Is that all? Gather your papers and end the presentation. You nod to the teacher from the end of your presentation. Great, that's the end of the lesson. You're all free to go. The million fragments of noise of voices, laughter, and the screeching of chairs being pushed back. You slowly organize your notes, waiting for your classmates to leave this class. Most of them pay no attention to you, immersed in their conversation or glued to their phones. Finally, the room grows quiet. Even the teacher is left, giving you a sympathetic glance on his way out. Walk over to your desk and start carefully packing your papers into your backpack. Artyom, can we talk? You hear a girl's voice behind you. Turn around. Oh, Becca. You flinch slightly in surprise to turn around. Sitting in the doorway is Katie, your classmate. She has pink eyes and the same pink braided hair, topped with a large white bow. As always, Katie is wearing her light green hoodie with the word Becca written on the chest. Oh, so it's Katie. Katie looks at you with sympathy. It's clear that she didn't like the class's reaction to your presentation either. Nice presentation. I liked it. It was so concise. Accept the compliment. Thank you, you look up to her. At least, I'm glad that at least someone liked it. I guess we should expect that kind of reaction. I don't know what I was thinking. You avert your glance and stare at the floor. Your relationship with most of your classmates always been strained. No, they didn't hate you, but you were just too different, interested in different things, talking about different topics. Because of this, you earned a reputation as an oddball. Katie was the only exception. Will you tell me more about your antenna? Katie sits on the desk in front of you. Is it the same project you mentioned a couple weeks ago? Yeah, this is what I would do. Feel inspired. You could talk about your interests for hours on end. Yes, of course. Take care of notes out of your backpack. As I've already said, I want to build an antenna to communicate with humans. I'm sure they're trying to do the same. I just don't know why no one has taken up this task before. You start describing your ideas about how such an antenna should work and the ideas you've already managed to gather on the planet's surface. Or the items. You energetically spread your papers across the class. I'm not in my right mental state. Pointing to the relevant notes as your speech goes on for a good 15 minutes. From time to time, you look up at Katie. She's watching you and taking your notes with interest. Occasionally, you catch a small smile in the corner of her mouth. Amazing! Bruce nodding when you finish. I wish you good luck, Artyom. Ask Katie how she's doing. I'm fine, thanks. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Katie sighs quietly. My parents have been working late for the past weeks. I heard some strange guy order a huge amount of metal, and for some reason, Artyom agreed to fulfill his request. But you already know that. Your parents were working metal processing too, right? Not knowingly. Your parents have also been staying late at that stupid job. She spent most of her free time alone, in peace and quiet. Not that you mind it. Yeah, I heard them talking, you say, supporting your friend. It was a worker drone from the bunker colony a couple of kilometers away. Apparently he wants to restore all the doors in that bunker and even install new ones. No idea who he's trying to hide from. That's what I'm saying, strange guy. Katie sums it up. And because of him, I'm stuck at home alone in the evenings, waiting for my parents to come back. So boring. You ask Katie why she's interested in her project. Why are you so interested in this antenna? You ask cautiously. You're genuinely curious. You never noticed Katie being into radio electronics before. Not that you particularly asked her about it, but you would have noticed, or maybe not. Katie averts her eyes, thinking about her answer. Awkward silence fills the air, lingering long enough that you begin to wonder how it's possible to take this long to come up with an answer to what seemed like a simple question. Finally, she looked back at you. Just because? My parents want to get a respectable profession and be able to move on to more proper standards, so I figured I'd talk to you. You sense there's something unsaid in her words, but you decide to keep the opposition to yourself. Did she like it? It was nice talking to you, but I have to go, you say hesitantly. I have other things to do. And that was true. Today you had a plate tramped outside to get amazing parts for your antenna. Of course, I won't keep you, Artyom. It was nice chatting with you, too. Katie quickly reassures you, noticing your awkwardness. She smiles at you and heads towards the door. You watch her leave, wondering if you shake something to bide her farewell. For a moment, she pauses in the doorways and waves at you. You wave back. Her silhouette disappears beyond the door. You're left alone in the room. Yeah, so this is gonna be out of me yapping through this. You walk slowly through the colony's corridors, heading towards your home. From time to time, other drones pass by, but most of them pay no attention to you. A few do greet you, and you automatically respond with a nod and quick greeting. But your mind is elsewhere. At first, you were thinking about the upcoming trip outside that you have planned for the day, but soon your thoughts shift to Katie. Why did she approach you after class? Yes, you're friends, and she's always been friendly towards you, but you've never seen her act like that before. What could it mean? I think he likes you. You walk past the wide doors leading to a huge empty room of high ceilings. This used to be a workshop of the metal processing plant. From the stories of the other ones, you know that worker drones once worked here alongside humans, melting and processing metals to prepare it for shipment off the planet. Now only drones are left. However, the plant continues its work. Its connection with the company is lost, but the need for metal, now for the newly formed drone civilization, hasn't gone away. Some of the equipment survived, and the local drones managed to restart one out of the 3 workshops. Broken equipment was thrown away without a single thought. The quiet hum and clanging sounds coming from elsewhere in the distance confirm this. The workshop is working and producing metal. Your parents as well as Katie's parents are probably somewhere there right now. You shrug and continue walking past the doors, heading home. Okay, so there's like no image. So there's some that won't have images. Walk through a few more corridors and finally find yourself standing in front of your home's door. With a familiar motion, you enter the passcode and the door opens with a soft hiss. You step inside, the lights automatically turn on. The door quietly shuts behind you. You glance around the kitchen, the living room, the closed doors to your bedroom, and your parents' bedroom. Everything is in its place and nothing has been touched. The house is empty, but you're not the least bit surprised. Your parents are probably working late again today. Then again, that's probably for the best. No one will interfere with your plans. You enter your room and carelessly throw your backpack with notes onto the bed. You quickly glance around. The bed is made, the books are on the shelf, scattered electronics and blueprints are on the desk. Everything seems in place, but something feels different. After a brief look, you notice a new detail. There's a note lying on the edge of your desk, written by your parents. The small, neat handwriting is unmistakable. You roll your eyes. How many times have you asked them not to come into your room without your permission? But it always ends up saying they apologize, only to do it again. Annoying. You glance at the closed door where the blueprints of your antenna are stored. Is it time to prepare for your excursion, or you can delay it a bit longer? What's the note? With a heavy sigh, you approach the note and pick it up. Hey, Rome. We'll be working late today and we'll come home late. Please don't stay on the surface too long like last time. Love, Mom and Dad. Your crumpling nose and toss it to the trash can under the desk. It's already full. Similar pieces of paper all written in neat, small handwriting. Examine the bookshelf. You pausing in the bookshelf. In front of your bookshelf, you slay your collection. I'm not in my right mind. Logically, there aren't many books here, since most information is so digital. Archives of the past, like these paper books, are incredibly difficult for you to acquire. Nevertheless, despite all the hardships, you'll manage to gather around a dozen books on mechanics and electronics. Even if someone asked you why you needed them, you wouldn't have a clear answer. Though for you, reading these books was more of a way to unwind and relax than to learn something new. Fantasies about previous owners of these books will fill your mind whenever you open them. Are they passionate about electronics as you are? Likely the rustling of the pages brought you back to a time before the catastrophe, an era you can never witness yourself. Lingering in those moments gave you a sense of peace, even though just briefly. You open the drawer desk and take out all your blueprints and notes. Getting some of them was no easy task. You had to restore one of the J.C. Jensen servers to access their archives. Where should I start? So you quietly mutter to yourself. You've long noticed that you tend to talk to yourself when trying to focus, or conversely distract yourself. Me, I do it all the time. I don't answer myself. If you answer yourself, you're weird. Yeah, you're not autistic. What? I don't know what I'm weird. Of course, you try to only do this when you're alone, so your classmates don't have an extra reason to stroke out your oddities. In front of you are 3 neat stacks of papers, each labeled in your large handwriting: emitter, receiver, and antenna. Examine the papers about the emitter. You pull up the papers about the emitter closer and start flipping through them. Your antenna needs to not only receive signals, but also send them. That's what the emitter will be responsible for. You smile dreamily, imagine yourself as the first worker drone to send a message to humans since the destruction of Copper-9. You shake your head, pushing away distracting thoughts, and lower your eyes back to the notes. Communications Hub, Block 2, reads one of the notes. The archive data isn't lying. This part of the complex is responsible for sending reports to the metropolis. If there's any place to find working parts for the emitter, it's there. Glance at the old map of the industrial complex, trying to memorize where the entrance to the place you need is located. About the receiver, you spread the papers on the receiver in front of you. The receiver is the heart of the antenna, the main component responsible for detecting and processing incoming signals. Without a working receiver, your entire project will remain just a heap of useless metal. Communications Hub, Block 1. You read the printed archive data. The main communication node of the former Copper-9 industrial complex. This place should be packed for electronics and components. You can only hope that there's something still operational. Slide the map of the industrial complex closer and spot the place you need. Now, finally, about the antenna. The smallest stack of papers. In front of you lies a photograph of an old tower that you took with your smartphone. You stumble upon it during one of your previous trips and notice several antenna dishes are still attached at the top. These dishes are essential for completing the construction of your antenna. Looks like I'll have to climb up there. No way around it. You murder the self of a height of regrets. Okay. Alright, Communication Hub, Block 1, Receiver, Block 2, Emitter of the old tower, antenna parts. You slowly recite the key points of your plan to memorize them better. Carefully folding the papers, you place them back in the dress drawer, then lean in your chair with a heavy sigh. Work and anxiety fill your mind. The company's buildings are considered dangerous places. Some are built so poorly that after the catastrophe, they are now in critical condition. Others, on the contrary, were constructed so well that some of them still have emergency power and defense systems running. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. A fleeting thought crosses your mind. Jumping up, you quickly leave the house, not giving your doubts a chance to stop you. Okay. You walk through the corridors of the colony, slowing down before each turn. Before rounding a corner, you cautiously peek around to make sure no one is there. In the back of your mind, you know you have every right to be here, and that your behavior looks suspicious. But the anxiety and excitement for the upcoming excursion keeps you from thinking rationally. After navigating a few corridors, you find yourself back at the empty workshop you passed earlier. After confirming that no one is around, you quickly dash to the other side. The factory gates leading outside are just around the next corner. You turn the final corner, and large double doors come into view. This used to be the main entrance to the metal processing plant. Faint grooves are visible on the concrete floors, left by the countless machines that once drove in and out. It's a little colder here than the rest of the colony. Outside, a snowstorm is raging, but that's typical weather for Copper-9. The doors are covered in a thin layer of ice, and if you listen closely, you can hear the howling wind beyond them. You approach the doors, and with some effort, pull on one of the panels. It cracks open loudly, and a gust of wind and snow immediately hits your face. Oh, the music's different. Ooh. You walk across the snow-covered surface of the planet, surrounded by the dark, crumbling skyscrapers. This place used to be a settlement, once inhabited by humans. Now that all remains of their civilization are ruins, and of them skeletons stripped bare by the wind. The wind howls in your ears, and occasional gusts of snow make it hard to see ahead. You shield your visor with your hand, trying to block out the snowstorm. Warning, low temperature detected, approaching critical levels. Current ambient temperature, negative 101 Fahrenheit. A notification pops at the end of your interface. Worker drones were built to endure harsh conditions, but even their capabilities have limits. Lift your head to face, slowly clenching and unclenching your fingers. The servos emit an unpleasant, louder than usual creak, annoyingly, but it doesn't affect functionality. Damn, settings reset again, you exclaim in frustration, sighing as you open your OS settings. You've been lucky enough to have a rather glitchy OS. Thank your parents for that. What were they thinking? Merging code from two different versions and a different language, no less. Russian and English? Hey, that's clever. Wait a minute, who are our parents? Now half of your internal interface is written in one language, and the other half is in another. Metric and Imperil's units keep switching back and forth. On top of that, your creature woken up in the middle of the night by errors caused by grammatical format conflicts. At least you speak the same language as the other drones. Much better. Finish tweaking your OS and instinctively shake off your hands. Now a proud negative 73.9 Celsius shines in the corner of your interface. You step out into an intersection, miraculously surviving traffic lights slays in the wind, occasionally emitting an unpleasant creak. You glance around. To your left, you can see an old tower, satellite dishes glinting invitingly at the top. To your right stands the massive building of the communication hub. You continue straight down the road to reach the gates of Block 1, and if you veered slightly to the left, you find yourself at Block 2. Let's go to the old tower. You turn left and quickly head towards the old tower, miraculously still standing after the disaster. It looms over the ruins of the settlement, casting an unapologetically long shadow. As you reach its base, you notice the displeasure of the entire structure sways noticeably in the wind, producing a loud creak. Climbing up will not only be difficult, but also dangerous. But there's nowhere else to get to the satellite dishes. Evaluate the lower section of the tower. Is it time to start climbing, or should you turn back and try something else? Ooh, the music changes. Shouldn't there be a ladder to climb up here? The thought suddenly flashes through your mind. You quickly look around, but see nothing resembling a ladder. Raising your eyes a bit higher, you spot the first steps, starting roughly 5 meters above the ground. The ladder abruptly breaks off, only to continue farther up another gap. How did they even maintain all the electronics up here? You mutter to yourself in confusion. Moving closer to the tower. On the ground, you find the answer. Rusty fragments of the ladder, long frozen into the ice, lie directly beneath where it should have been. You let out a heavy sigh. Suddenly, a loud shrieking sound comes from below you. Step your head up, searching for the source of the noise. With wide eyes, you notice a small section of the tower bearing a couple antennas breaks off from the main structure. Follows the descent until it enters a dull thud as it hits the ground. I need to hurry before this whole tower collapses. Then a thought rushes through your mind. About to grab the tower's long strong when something on the ground catches your attention. Yeah. Your attention is drawn to the metallic glint amongst the snow and ice. Clear the snow with your hands. After a few seconds, you cover a neat stack of metal rods, perfectly straight and shiny, without the slightest trace of rust. You tap on them and think it's nickel plating? No, that doesn't seem right. Titanium or some kind of titanium alloy. What are these doing here? Puzzled, you glance around and suddenly notice there's something resembling a welding machine. Since the tower was supposed to be reinforced before the disaster struck, but the work was never completed. Unfortunately, the welding machine is completely out of order. However, you decide to take the titanium rods, as they're bound to come in handy. You're above the ground, tightly gripping the icy rugs of the tower. Gusts of freezing wind force you to press even closer against the cold metal. The entire structure creaks loudly and sways noticeably beneath your feet. The longer you stay here, the higher the risk of it collapsing. Your servos emit a disturbing shriek for every movement. After all, worker drones aren't designed for working at heights. You try not to think about what happened if your fingers suddenly let go. The next suitable resting spot is 2 meters away. The entire next section of the tower looks extremely hard to climb. Massive gaps between the rocks, which are all completely coated in ice. Alright, so we have 20 meters remaining. Tower integrity 100. Condition of servos 100. Titanium rods. Let's go with a medium speed. Use at a steady pace, maintaining a careful balance between the speed and caution. Here you need to hurry, but what good would that do if your hand fails you at the worst possible moment? Focus on staying both quick and safe. So 18 meters to go, with a tower integrity 92, condition of servos 88, titanium rods. You're above the ground, your servos emit a disturbing shriek of every movement. After all, okay, it's quite far. You'll need to cross a 3-meter section before you can catch your breath again. The next section of the tower looks extremely hard to climb. Massive gaps between the rugs, which are all completely covered in ice. Ooh. Alright, so you climb quickly, sparing no effort. Your hands and feet move swiftly over the rugs and beams as you push them, collecting the parts and make it back down in time. Your servos and your limbs groan under the strain of every movement, but you pay no mind. Alright. Okay, let's... Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to stop. Medium. slowly. Go! Oh! Finally reach the top, where the necessary antenna components are located, allowing yourself just a couple seconds to catch your breath. You take your screwdriver out of your pocket. Suddenly your attention is drawn to the bright shine of the reflective element. It's part of the antenna and was once focused a signal in the desired direction. I'll take it with me. You decide to start unscrewing the reflective element from the dish. A few seconds later, it's already stored with the rest of your belongings. Extract the antenna parts. You quickly unscrew the casting cover and toss it down without hesitation. There's no time to be careful. Fortunately, the tower's been powered down for long. Grab the beam beneath you tightly with your legs. You dig into the machine's inside, disconnecting and unscrewing the ports. The machine continues to the tower groans unpleasantly and sways slightly in the wind, forcing you to work faster. After a few tense minutes, you finally place the last required component in your bag. Oh, now I have to get back down. The anxious thought crosses your mind as you slide the screwdriver back into your pocket. Suddenly the tower unspec'd now it's dreading that it's starting to tilt. Grab onto something! Grab the beam with your hands, watch it towards the snaps right in the middle. Feel yourself hurling down in the north, faster and faster. Closing your eyes, you just press your body against the cold metal. Around you is the sound of cracking and scraping, mixed with the whistling wind in your ears. How stupidly would this will all end? After a brief and surprisingly calm thought flashes through your mind. Suddenly a loud crash echoes through the air. You're propelled upward, but by some miracle you manage to keep a grip on the beam. Off a screech erupts beneath you, and with shock you realize your fall is beginning to slow. For a few 10 seconds you come to a stop. Silent completely. Oh. You open your eyes and realize the beam you're holding now is hanging almost vertically. You shift your gaze and you're surprised to see the ground only a few dozen centimeters below you. Let go of the beam and collapse heavily into the snow. For a few seconds you lie there, breathing heavily and staring at a single point in front of you. Finally, you get up and brush the snow off yourself, and turn around. In front of you, see that the falling top of the tower had crashed into the wall of a nearby building, sliced through it like a razor blade. It's the broken floors beneath the levels that slowed your fall. I had to get lucky for once, you say slowly into the void. Now you're back on the ground, means you can return to the intersection. 30 minutes. Yeah, guys, that was a pretty cool game. We can return to this. I do plan on returning to this game because this was actually pretty cool. But I have to continue with the rest of the fan games or else I'm going to be here all day. But yeah, that was a pretty cool game. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And also this menu music, bro. Like, you heard it in the intro. It's already good. But let's move on to game number 2. Alright, this next fan game we're checking out is The Manor. Now, from what I believe, this is... like I said, this is about us discovering the secrets of the Elliott Manor. And we get to see all in full detail, but let's just hop straight into this. Welcome to Murder Drones The Manor demo. Oh yeah, I forgot this was a demo. I hope you enjoy it. Use the arrow keys to move, press Z to confirm. I've watched too much 8-Bit Ryan. X to open the menu and shift to run. Also, oh, and F4 for full screen. Have fun. I hope that didn't mess with my recording too bad. In a deeply hidden manor, a young teenage girl and her family live together in it. Tessa, the young teenage girl, derivative of any other human contact besides her folks, has made a new friend. Her friend, a worker drone, is spending the afternoon in Tessa's room, and this worker drone is about to receive a life-changing friend from her gift. Snip, snip, snip. At last, it's done! I hope you like it. I'm gonna be accidentally do British voices. So, sorry, I know Tessa's Australian, but I can't help it. Stand still, please. There, all good. She looks so good on you. Check yourself in the mirror. You see yourself in the wig in Tessa's mirror. You're speechless. You can only gaze upon your beauty and your unique look that no other girl you saw had. You gently hold and caress your hair as it feels real as Tessa's hair. Felt something before, something new, something that you've never felt before. It feels good. You love it. As Tessa would say, this feeling so unknown yet so sweet. Oh, aloud. An opposing voices are, Tessa, come downstairs with us! The mistress' voice shrieks both you and her daughter. Her words are orders, no less. Well, you heard Mom. Well, you heard Mom. Off I go. Take care. Rena. Look at Tessa with bright eyes. She not only gave you a unique gift, a hairstyle, and a look, but also a name. Rena. She leaves the room and you wait a few seconds before leaving as well. And I think this is actually like an RPG, maybe? From what? It is. Sorry, this music's so good already. Alright, let's do this. Minor. I should check the to-do list on this floor. Part 1. Tessa's bedroom. Ah, look at all of them. Okay, Elliot's bedroom. Oh hi, I believe I haven't met yet. You've worked here for years. What are you talking about? Did we? I don't recognize you. Anyways, I'm looking outside. Days feel like never change. Yeah. Where did you get that wig? Lady Tessa gave it. Did I get one too? I honestly don't know. You can ask her later. Cool. But the entire manor with the same wig as you. Teresa deserves more friends after all. Oh, objectives! Pending. Got nothing so far. Alright, so that's a cool little thing. It's kind of like Undertale. I never played any RPGs other than Undertale, so... Just here's the thing. Always dreamed this plant can live forever. I think they're perhaps tomorrow it can become even greener. Greener. I better not bother her. New to-do list. Let's see. Afternoon shift to-do list. Clean the bar, arrange the boxes in the closet, pick up books in the library, clean dishes in the kitchen. Unfinished work will be severely punished. Get to work. Lots of work for one shift. Alright, let's get going before it's too late. New objectives added. Check the menu to see your objectives. That's the guest room. Even when unused, I shouldn't enter this room. So that guess that was to be the sun. And bum dun dun dun. I want to sleep just a bit more. Yeah. Darn it. More battery, huh? Yeah. Charging room. Oh, you were so close. So much stuff in the to-do list. We finished the list and the day's done. You can do it. Go on ahead. I'll follow you. As we said last time, you can show up and call your shift. You guys get to enjoy this epic music, hopefully. I'll probably have to cut it, but you know, I love this music. That's what you said the last time, and it didn't show up the entire shift. Alright. Hey, what you doing, buddy? Hey, I. You look different. You like it? Actually, yeah. Yeah, I do. Thanks. What are you wearing? Hey, Tessa gave me this wig. Looks horrible. Take it off. What? Take it off. Work a drone so I don't have hair or worse. I know, but what? Off! No. I'm looking out for a first to ignore you. Ah, you big doo-doo head. This is the master's room. I'm never allowed to even get near the store. I keep pressing that button like... Oh, downstairs. The main hole. Hey, buddy, how's you do, buddy? Hey, I'm from the night shift. I'm from the day and afternoon shift. Oh yeah, I remember you. Sorry, my legs are can't easily scanning for all that hair on your face. Yeah, I realized. The girl who got double shift for being the lady's friend. Man, that one sucked really bad. I kinda got used to it, but it's not fair. Not one bit. Well, be safe. Thanks, you too. What are my tasks? Objectives, pending. Clean the bars floor and wax the glasses and plates in the kitchen. Big enough sense of chocolate. Thankfully no one else says this. Different vegetables and fruits there. As if Tessa wasn't skinny enough. Let's clean around. So much to do. Ah, I get it. Okay. So I had to read up on some stuff. Let's go. Oh, it's the dining room here? The dining room. Pick up the dirty glass. Pick up the dirty plate. Alright. Oh. I love this room so much, but I can't understand why! Why is this table so big? I don't understand. So there's only 3 humans over here. Exactly. Why? I don't know, because they don't let us eat here. Well, probably because we don't have to eat, but anyway. He's cleaning the remains from the table. Remains? Bro, I didn't think Sin was up in this place. Yes, yeah. Where is Sin? Or N? I guess this is before they existed. He's organizing the stuff loudly. Alright. You clean the dishes finally. So that's one task complete. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. I once heard a friend tell me that Manors are the attempt of organization. What does that even mean? They're gigantic just to show off. Oh, couldn't agree more. Even if it's big for the humans, imagine for us. The hallway. Oh, nice hairstyle, human. Not a human. Sure, whatever you say, human. You don't need to do that. As a command, human. When I command her to buzz off, but she's gonna reply the same thing again. You mean your pod designed to fit only one drone? Yeah. Sorry. One day it will work. I had to skip that, not because this dialogue's really great. She's watering the plant while humming a song. Sorry, I tried to hum like a murder drone song. Ooh, deposit. Wasn't there something the deposit in the deposit? I was trying to remember if there was something in the deposit. There was something in the deposit. The box is the deposit. The box is the place. The box fell. Picking up the box. What was that? The exit. It's gone? What? But how? Whoa, what's going on? I'm out of here. Oh. Something weird's going on. Yeah, so what's going on? It's a good day to be a slave. That makes it continue. Sometimes the only one can do by being negative. I prefer to be optimistic, but at least I want to believe things will be different for us. Of course you would say so. Not like your uniqueness is less depressing. Your visible disgust. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess that was not right. Maybe it wasn't good to be negative. No, it isn't. You look sad now. Aw, buddy. Bar. Aha. Clean up some dirt. Alright, let's clean up this dirt. How you doing, buddy? What can I get you, sugar? You work here now? No, but I'm practicing for when I get assigned to work here. Oh, not bad for a practice. Thanks. You're welcome, buddy. Watering more plants? So many plastic plants. Why didn't it ever put real plants? Indoor plants became extinct, I believe. Damn. Really? Yeah, damn indeed. Oh, how the freak do you get extinct indoor? Huh? Oh no, gotta clean this too. All done here. Hey, let's get it. Walkers! The rest this way. Library. Look, I'm not even gonna read that. I'm not spoiling myself, but I actually thank good God if there is any. Needs to be busy arranging some books. I don't know why that. Needs to be busy arranging some books. I don't know why that made me visibly, audibly laugh. Locked. Who knows what's in here? Actually, let's check some objectives. Oh. This is our last objective. I'll probably end with like the part 1 area. Secret destination. One day you'll be free from SVU. Only court can be stopped. Picked up the book. What even is this name? You try to read it. G. I better search for the other bugs. Dude, this game has some horror elements. The book Sands of Change. Ah, Sands of Change. I wait the next chapter with so much hype. Romance books. Robots have romance too? History books. Human history such to see, but not to study. Alright, books are in place. I'm done here. Objective added. Resting the sergeant in the sick floor. Finally test the sergeant room on floor number 2. Or the second floor. No omnidirectional movement. That's cringe, bruv. Ow. I'm left. It's gotta be one empty spot. Here we go. Time to rest. Tomorrow's another day. Sometimes you wonder if there's any future for your kind, the worker drones. And if there is, what would be the price? At least you have Tessa, right? What was that name she called you? Ah, yes. Rena. You love it, Rena. Falls asleep. End of part 1. I think there's 2 parts. As the days passed, the long-haired drone worked like every other day, task after task after task. Her routine had never seen changes, except for some cases where she and Tessa met up. Doing stuff. But most days, Rena remained alone and focused on working. If they share shift early, she should spend the day or night reading until it was time to sleep. It was not the best life, but at least Rena felt things could be worse. She was optimistic after all. She had a place to sleep, drones to talk with, and especially a friend, Tessa. At last, things were not getting brighter by the day. For some reason, Rena could not understand or find out. Her meetings with Tessa began to diminish. Every time she wished to meet with her, she was either busy studying or with her parents, and Rena's routine became longer and harder. Work began more tedious. Her shift remained doubled in comparison to everyone else's shift, and her loneliness was underwhelming. Day after day, once again, the same routine, the same to-do list. Now her co-workers weren't the same. She had noticed before that coworkers began to chatter in whispers every time she walked by. But now they didn't hide it. Just look at her, all so pretty with her wig and all the special treatment, acting like she doesn't care. Yeah, she's Lady Tessa's favorite. Seems she's too good to stay with us. Well, she can stay with the royal family. I won't be there where they dispose of her. That's what she get for abandoning us. We're robots, not humans. She'll never be like them. And these words hurt Rena more than they could ever even understand. Why? Why were her coworkers treating her people this way? She couldn't understand. Every day was the same routine. She greeted everyone she met with a shy smile and her hand up, waving slowly. But now she was ignored. Barely anyone talked to her. Almost everyone decided to completely ignore her existence and her words, and that was not the worst of it. One night, after another hard day working, Rena was slowly walking to her recharge pod. Guys, what is this? Oh, we just made a little upgrade to the charging room. Yeah, now we can all sleep together in peace. What do you mean in peace? Were we not in peace already? You know what we mean. Don't yell at me. How else will I make you understand? You're the special drone. You're not like us anymore. You're wasting your time spent with the humans as if you're their pet. Just abandon us, girl. I didn't abandon you or anyone. I just save it, Rena. We did the dirty work for you. Now you have your part and we have our own. Don't you try to move these bars in place. She couldn't even speak anymore. She was so hurt inside. No hard feelings, Rena. Can we sleep now? Her voice was breaking apart, as if her own throat was being gripped. Yeah. Fuck off, guys. Rena walked away speechless. Her core felt nothing but pain and sorrow. She would never abandon them, yet they abandoned her. Rena stood in her power for a few seconds, thinking on how so many ways to defend herself, to answer this horrible accusation, but she couldn't find the strength. She was defenseless, broken. Little tears began to fall on her visor. This time it wasn't just a few tears. She didn't even know she could cry this way. This would be the first time she ever felt her mind drowning in sadness. Trying to hold her tears, she broke and sighed, sitting down, covering her face in her arms and knees, crying nonstop, her body trembling in so much pain. If this is fair, cried the poor drone. Her sobs echoed throughout the room. No one came for her. No one backed down their decision. She was alone. Completely alone. I can't stay here anymore, mourned Rena. A few seconds later, she lifted her head. I must leave this manor. And seeing which was now the only thing floating around her broke her mind. How? When? Is it even possible to escape this cursed manor? Whatever it takes, she would do it. After all, everyone abandoned her, even Tessa. At least that's how she felt it. At nighttime, tomorrow at nighttime, whispered the long-haired drone. That's when I'll escape. Rena closed her eyes and slept. Tomorrow things would change forever. Was Swig the same? Was it ever truly a good gift? Was it truly a blessing? See, not all gifts are blessings. Finally, shift's over. Should get out of here. Maybe the main hall front door is open? Reminder, you can check your objectives in the menu. Let's go. Can I save? I can't believe I just did that, dude. I thought I could continue. Well, hey, I wouldn't mind replaying back up to this part. It probably wouldn't take me that long. But yeah, that would be the Manor. This is an incredible fan game already, and I cannot wait to see what's next. But anyways, yeah, let's move on to the third and final fan game of this video. This game takes flashing lights, a lot of noises, and lots of jump scares, and a bit of blood and stuff. If you guys can't handle that, you know, skip. Hey! Now the final fan game we're checking out is the Graveyard Shift. This is, like I said, is a Murder Drones FNAF fan game. So yeah, this is gonna be quite interesting. I want to see how they handle this. But yeah, let's just new game it because it's the last game of the video. Dang! First night. Now I get to play a lot more gameplay. Door control? Alright. 2 new threats. One wanders around, other way calm when music is playing. Oh, hi, N. Look at all these camera systems. Okay, there's just N. Only one light. Oh, we got Cam 8 is our music box area. Alright. There he goes. Hi, N. Let's check. Is there any door controls? There's the toggles. I'm guessing, oh, I just realized where you are. So, you're probably gonna be blocked off by the lights. Alright. No, we're probably going to play... Where did he go? Oh, N's not going on my way. Alright. I thought it was going to go down Camp 4's area. Alright, and let's get to it. This is already really good. I really enjoy this. I haven't played a true FNAF fan game in a while, too. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay guys, I think that will be all for this video. I know I didn't even complete night 1, but oh god. I definitely, if you guys want to see me return to any of these fan games, you can let me know down in the comments down below. But anyways, yeah, I think this will call for 3 random Murder Drones fan games. This was an incredible look at some pretty unique projects, I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy these 3 Murder Drones fan games. They were all pretty incredible, I'm not even gonna lie. I wonder which thumbnail I'm gonna have to make one based off of. This one, I don't want to use this one just because I didn't play it that much, so I'll probably be using the Manor as one of my biggest ones. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will be seeing you all in the next one. Peace!